I'm quite sure that most of you watching this will agree with me when I say that when it comes to Star Wars figures, nothing can beat the original line from Kenner. However, I just picked this up the other day. This is a Takara Tomy die-cast Luke Skywalker figure. So stay tuned, we'll get this opened up and we'll see if this is indeed as good or even better than those classic Kenner figures. Welcome back. Now before we get this figure opened up, I'm going to do a quick bit of shameless publicity. Now I am currently putting together the prize pack for the next Patreon prize draw. I got two of these. One of these will be part of the prize. There will be many more prizes. Now aside from having the chance to win such great prizes, being a member of Patreon grants you early access to the videos, weekly update videos, and depending on your level, a lot of behind the scenes and juicy gossip stuff. So I thoroughly recommend that you get on board. Memberships start at $1, and once we get enough members, we can then start doing the private live streams. Now with that out the way, this from Takara Tomy. Now I initially thought it was simply a Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot figure. They are calling it Luke Skywalker Dagobah Landing, which of course makes complete sense. Now the packaging I just love because this puts me in mind of the old Matchbox cars I used to enjoy as a child. And speaking of cars, we got one racing by. Thank you. Anyway, everything's in Japanese, as you would expect. It is a Disney product, so obviously it's come out in recent years. Not something I was ever aware of, but I'm extremely excited to see what it's all about, and I'm sure you are too. So let's get this thing opened up and we'll take a closer look at the figure. So, as we can see here, the box is rather nice looking, and again, it does harken back to the days of the old Matchbox cars. And Takara Tomy, bunch of Japanese, and as I said earlier, Luke Skywalker Dagobah Landing. He comes with a blaster, appears to be articulated, more Japanese there, and indeed more here. The top, more of the same, and the bottom shows the scale. So obviously it's going to be smaller than a Kenner, but let's see what it's all about. So once we get it opened up, we get paperwork as well. So take a look at this first. Absolutely means nothing to me. Clearly aimed at the Japanese market, but always nice to get paperwork with your figures, I suppose. And here is the figure. So let's take a look at this. So there's the little blaster. Yeah, definitely a lot smaller than the Kenner 3.75 inch, but let's get him out the bag and see what he is like. And wow, that is a heavy, heavy figure. So the legs are not articulated, but both arms are. There we go. And they've almost done the classic Kenner X-Wing pilot hand sculpt, but this time he does have the trigger figure? No, the figure has the trigger finger. But yeah, but the face, that seems to be pretty well painted for a figure of this size. His eyes may be slightly wonky. It's hard for me to say because my eyes are a bit wonky. But all in all, the painting on his suit there, we have the lightsaber sculpted in. We have a screw in the back, so he's held together with screws. Does the head turn? Yes, head is articulated, so we've got a 3 POA Luke Skywalker Dagobah Landing figure. Now he comes with a blaster, so let me see if I can get this out without actually losing it, or do I need to cut the bag? No, I think we can get it out this way, can we? Come on. Almost, there we go. So, let's stick the blaster in his hand. That's gone in pretty well. and you can see his trigger discipline there, quite nice. But yeah, this is really, really nice. Now, it's just a shame it's not quite the 3.75 inch scale. Otherwise, this would make a really nice addition to the Kenner lineup. But with that being said, as a unique item in my collection, and possibly yours if you win one, this is a pretty stunning figure. And I find myself saying a lot in these videos from Thailand that the Japanese do put the American companies to shame with their attention to detail. This is as good a figure of this size as you're ever likely to find. And the fact that it is a classic Luke Skywalker from the original trilogy just made me jump at the chance to get this. Now, I did see they had other sort of Disney era characters done in this line, which are of no interest to me whatsoever. So to see one of a figure that I loved having as a kid, I simply had to jump at the chance. But yeah, very, very happy with this. Now, I'm sure you can all agree that was a really, really nice figure, albeit a bit on the small side. But given the detail that's been put into this, this is a high quality product. So as I said in the beginning, if you want to get a chance to win one of these, please join my Patreon, link in the description. But I hope you enjoyed that look there. It's something that I'd never seen before, and maybe perhaps you too had never seen. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a quick like, make sure you're subscribed, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next video looking at all things 80s.